welcome to the second installment of A Very Pink Christmas, where I am decorating with pink to satisfy my need to have a really cute vintage Christmas. Pink has been really trending this year for Christmas decor, so it's been really easy to finally add in all of the pieces I've wanted to make our Christmas decor a little bit more vintage and a little bit more pink. So for this video, we're going to decorate the living room, set up the Christmas tree, but let's get into decorating and enjoying the Christmas season and just being cozy and decorating with pink things. Job. Yay! Oh, look, there's a red car over there. Will be. first book back in August, and so that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in, who is Opera. Opera is a browser designed for faster, safer, and more organized web browsing. One of my favorite features of Opera is the split screen, which allows me to have my working document open and whatever inspiration, research, or tidbit I am researching. Opera also has tab islands wherein you can group tabs together, so no more screens full of 5 million tabs open. And with the floating music player, I can fully control what I'm listening to as I write without having to constantly click through other tabs to change the mood. Check the description below to download Opera for free today. Thank you so much to Opera for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Okay, so these were my husband's idea, and at first I wasn't too sure because during Pink Christmas, my kids break the bulbs every year. Every year the bulbs get broken, also because we have cats, even though they're plastic. So I really wanted to do pink Christmas bulbs and these, but I wasn't sure until I found little Christmas candies. So these are our main decor. These ones are thrifted. Beautiful, like purple. I hope it works together. I'm really excited to do pink bulbs this year. I think out of anything, this is my favorite. But before anybody comes in and says, does your husband live here? Does he get to pick decor? Yes, he helped me pick these. He also saw these before I bought them. He is all for it. He likes my decor as much as I do. So let's see how this goes.
Lines are busting out the door, Christmas songs in every store. Can't stand to hear one more, please won't you make it stop. Snow is piled 5 feet high, dog ate the pecan pie. Hurry up, store-bought is fine, Christmas time again. They say it's so pretty, that time in New York City. I say cold and gritty, packed in like sardines. Got a flat on the interstate, Mama warned me don't be late. Pretty please save me a plate, Christmas time again. Uncle Eddie's new friend Jane,
sister's back with what's his name,
all together once again.
and once a year is plenty.
Laughter bouncing off the wall,
Hear the cackle down the hall,
too loud to think at all, Christmas time again. Here come the holidays, so
save up a whole month's pay and
spend it on a one-night stay with a view of Rockefeller, racing for the icy weather.
bake the cookies, knit the sweater,
Stand in line, wait forever, Christmas time again.
if December's got you down,
Take the time and look around,
you will find there's love abound,
Christmas time again. Hear the jolly jingle sound, Christmas time again.
that is it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in my life for those of you who are curious. If you like a life update, this is it. If you don't, you can click out now. There's nothing else happening in the video. We finally had to replace our beautiful refrigerator. I'll insert some of the footage I took of all of the things that we're doing with it. When we got home from our Thanksgiving celebration with our family, we came home to a completely dead refrigerator. So we have to replace the beautiful red fridge that I love so very much. And it has been a long time coming. The Galans brand is known for kind of being faulty, which is unfortunate because it's a very pretty fridge, but it was also an apartment size fridge, which meant that I couldn't really shop for the week for what we need as a family of 7, and it was beginning to freeze all of our produce all of the time, no matter what I did. These refrigerators are kind of known for doing that after a few years, so it was expected, but it was not really the best timing. It's right before Christmas, and with a modern refrigerator, we have to cut down the cabinets above the fridge so that the fridge will fit. And we have also decided to reconfigure the cabinets next to the fridge. Right now, it is sitting in the corner and it cannot be opened all the way because it hits the wall. And that has always annoyed me. Even with the smaller fridge, it would hit the wall and I couldn't take the shelves out to clean them all the way. I also decided to buy a fridge with a bottom freezer because with my ADHD, anytime anything was in the bottom of the fridge, I would just forget about it. So I am actually really happy to have a new fridge. It's a full-size fridge. It's not gonna freeze everything. It's very basic, but I am hoping that eventually maybe I can get a fridge wrap or figure out if I can paint the fridge, because I think that I can, and I'll make it red again. Because we're reconfiguring the cabinets, we're gonna scoot the fridge over to the window and then have a little cabinet area for putting our bread machine, and also some shelves above it for cookbooks. I'm very excited about that, but that does mean that my kitchen is going to be ripped up for the rest of the year. So as far as the rest of the updates, if you are a member, you'll have sat through my little chatty update. I've been really bad about providing members only content, and I want that to change in the new year. My goal is to have 1 video a month for members. It will likely be a sit and chat life update and a book club. So I've decided to share what I'm gonna read. It's currently 50-50 on whether you guys want me to pick want to vote on a book to read all together, or whether you just want to read whatever and we can all talk about books at the end of the month. But I'm gonna post what I'm reading every month, and then the next month I will talk about the books that I read. The last kind of update I have for all of you is that in the new year, while my main content will not be changing massively, I am going to be reconfiguring how I make content, what I make, and all of that, and probably adding in a few more sections, because in my long-term goals I would like to be a full-time author, and so part of that is creating more short-form content. It is just better for marketing. If you want to talk about the back end of author stuff, I can make a members video about that. But insofar as marketing myself as an author and pursuing the lifelong dream of being a full-time author, it is a smarter move for me to focus on short-form content, especially with the algorithm changes and the fact that a lot of people don't consume long-form content the way they used to. So in the new year, I will be making a lot more content for Instagram, TikTok. I kind of just cross-post them all between Instagram, TikTok, and Shorts here on YouTube. So you won't really have to subscribe to me anywhere else if you don't want to, but there might be more photo posts and things you don't see on TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to follow me there, it's all down below in my description. But that does mean that my content here will probably be a lot more relaxed. I have gotten into this habit of creating really energy sucking productions, thinking that I have to do the most for all of you, and I know that most of you really like me because I try to share my real life. And so I was protecting myself for a little bit because I had a video go viral and people were pretty judgmental over that video, but that audience has kind of gone away. It was more people who just came for that one video and didn't know me and didn't care to know me. And so I was protecting myself from posting anything too vulnerable for a while, but I kind of miss the way that I used to post, where I talked a lot about things that were more personal to me. I want my channel to feel like a safe, warm hug, space where you can come and chat and connect and just feel like enveloped in my life and welcomed to my kitchen table for a coffee. So I don't know if my main content will like massively change, but you might notice small changes here and there as I quit doing voiceover, and in general I'm just trying to make things a little bit easier for myself. And as far as books go, this is the last update. I have decided on my next project, my next book that I'm going to be putting out, which is really exciting. It is my goal to write every day in the new year. Like it was my goal this year to read every day in the new year. I only missed 11 days this year of reading, and I'm really proud of that. So in the new year, it's my goal to write every day. I plan to get my first draft of this novel done in the next 6 months, and hopefully edited and ready for publication in the next year. And then in 2027, hopefully I will have another book coming out. But that does mean that you all will probably hear a lot more about my writing on this channel, because like I said, it is my goal to just shift all of my content to support to becoming a full-time author. I find that very exciting. I hope all of you do as well. And if you haven't bought my book, or you didn't know that I wrote a book, it is called The Devil and the Midwife. It is a 1700s Scottish romance. A lot of people have said that it feels like Outlander, but without the trauma. And it is closed door, so there is a lot of like kissing and romance and steamy scenes, but there's no sex on page. I write closed door romances, but I still want them to feel very romantically satisfying. So if that interests you, if you want Outlander without the trauma, if you want a plus size main character, if you want a Scottish romance to read that has been approved by my Scottish narrator for the audiobook, which will be forthcoming in 2026, go give it a look, see if it's something that you would like. It is available on Kindle Unlimited, but it is also available anywhere that you can buy books worldwide. With all of that said, I hope you all enjoyed that little update. I feel like that was a really long spiel, but I'm gonna go relax for the rest of the season and enjoy the beginning of winter. I am actually really excited for January. I cannot wait to come back with the content ideas that I have. I've already started shifting my channel a little bit into like the cozy, warm feeling. I know that so many of you have mentioned that it already feels like that, but I'm just excited. I'm excited to continue pursuing cozy content, and I hope that you'll be here for the ride. As always, I hope that wherever you are feeling safe and loved. I hope you all have a beautiful holiday season. I hope you all find lots of rest and feel so appreciated. I know that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you in the new year. Bye!